To another Coding Santa tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll cover the basics of printing in Java. Here we have our online compiler with the basic setup. We'll be coding in the public class main and inside the public static void. The basic print function in Java is system.out.print parentheses, then quotation marks, and then whatever you desire in those quotation marks. In this case, we'll just use hello, followed with the semicolon. So what this will do is it will print hello on our console. So if we run the code here, we will see that it prints hello right here. So there are a lot of cool things that we can do with this. So for example, let's add another print statement. So let's print hello twice. So when we run this, it'll print hello and then another hello, and there won't be any spaces or new lines in between them. So as you can see here, it doesn't really look too nice. So one way that we can fix this is we can use the Println function. This is slightly different than the normal print function, and the only difference is that after it prints out whatever is inside the parentheses, it prints a new line after it. So what this will do is it'll print hello, print a new line, and then print the second hello. So as we can see, instead of printing two hellos without any new line, it prints one hello on each line. So it looks a lot better here. Now as mentioned in previous tutorials, we can actually use variables and print their values using print statements. So let's say I had an int named number, and let's say it had the value of 5. Now if I wanted to output the value of the variable, I could simply just put the variable name inside the parentheses. So if we run this, it should print out 5. So as we can see here, it worked correctly and it outputted 5 because that was the value that the integer held. Alright, one common mistake that a lot of beginners make is they proceed to put the parentheses around it, just like we had with hello. Now, what this will actually do is instead of printing the value of the variable, it'll just print the word number. So as we can see, it didn't print like the 5 how we did before, and it just printed out number. Now similarly, we can actually do basic math functions using the print statements. So let's say I wanted to know what 10 plus 5 is. And so as we can see, it outputted the sum of these two, which is 15. Now again, we don't want to put quotation marks around this because instead of printing out 15, it would print out the literal string 10 plus 5. So as we can see here, this is not what we want. We wanted it to print out 15, but instead it printed out 10 plus 5. So you only want to use quotation marks when you're working with words. So like hello, for example, then you would put it in quotation marks. If you didn't put this in quotation marks, you would receive an error. Now, similarly to the Println function, which printed a new line after the word, there's another thing that we can use, and that's \n. And so what this does is just another way for you to print out a new line in Java. So here we have a simple print function. It's not println, but we have this /n. And let's add another print statement without this. And so as you can see, it printed out the new line and we didn't have to use println. Let's say we wanted to print multiple lines, we could stack them like this. So this would print out 3 new lines after prints hello. And so as we can see, it prints out hello, 3 new lines, and then it prints out the second hello. Similarly to this, we can actually use the inbuilt tab feature in Java. So if we wanted to tab these hellos, and these functions can be used in both printlns and print statements. And as you can see, it tabbed and then it printed out hello, and on the second line it tabbed it and printed out hello as well. So this is pretty much the basic printing fundamentals in Java, and I hope that you learned something from this tutorial today. Thank you.